Hey folks, it's Rob from Rob's Movie Collection, and after my last haul video, the fries one, I said at the end of the video that, well, that's going to be it for now, and, I got to save up some money for the Criterion sale, so, going to take it easy for a while. Yeah, well, you all know how that goes. So anyway, I tried to take it easy, but here I am again. Another haul video, from the last couple of weeks. I usually don't get all this stuff right away, but the last couple of weeks I have done some stuff. I was going to make this video before I ran out today and ran some errands, but I decided to wait afterwards. And then, of course, while I was out, I happened to drive by Best Buy, and I thought, I'll just stop by and take a look. Of course, that was a bad idea, because I ended up with a handful of even more stuff and videos and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff to show. So I've got even bigger stuff. So anyway, I better stop yapping and better start going on with this because I got a lot to go through and I got a lot to burn through right now. So, all right, let's cue the music and get going. So, I'm going to start off with some stuff that I got at my local library used bookstore, the one where I work. First off, I got Tropic Thunder, starring Ben Stiller and Robert Downey Jr. and Jack Black. Of course, I've been wanting to get this one for a while, and I've just kind of been putting it off. You see it at the Walmart bins all the time, but I came across it for $2 at my bookstore there, and it was in pretty good condition, so I figured I'd finally get that one. Let's see, next up, I got this one, Dracula 2000. Never seen it, but I always heard that it wasn't too bad. I like Dracula movies, and I thought, for $2 I'll give it a shot, take a chance, see what it's like. If I don't like it, I can always just donate it back again, so that's not a bad thing. Next up, I got The Abyss. Abyss, I always liked this movie. It's a good, one of the James Cameron's movies, pretty good. It's got one of the first CG kind of morphin type effects. I think this came after Terminator, but it's got that watery effect, with that creature. So that's pretty good, and I always enjoyed this film, so I got that one. It's a special edition for $2, not bad. Oops. And then I came across this one, Transformers on HD DVD. Actually not sure what HD DVD is. I thought this was a Blu-ray at first, but well, it's a special edition. I don't really have the Transformer movies. They can get a little bit too loud and noisy for me, but again, this wasn't even $2. It was $1. So I figured, well, it's a special edition. It's got 2-disc special edition. It's got a lot of special features, and of course, I love the special features. So I thought I'd give it a shot, see if it even plays on my player. I don't know. But, and then I got this one, Ong Bak the Thai Warrior. I've actually heard about this one, and I do like kind of martial arts movies. So, and again, for $2, I figured I would try it out, and not bad. I'd see if it's good or not. And then I came across, at the same time, Ong Bak 2, the beginning. So, I was like, well, then I gotta get them both, because, and this one's a 2-disc collector's edition, so it's like, what are the odds of coming across with the original one and the sequel, like, just right next to it. So, I thought, well, give it a shot, see how it goes. And then, that's what I got from there. Now, today, I went to, I've heard a lot on these videos, people talking about going to Goodwill and stuff like that, and I used to go there a while ago, and I stopped going for some reason, so today I figured I'd go. And then I realized why I stopped going, because it's such a mess, and everything is just always a mess, and people just, the things they donate are just all scratched up, and the people that browse around there, at least in mine, are just messy. But it turned out to be okay, at least worth it for this. I found Stranger Than Fiction, this Will Ferrell movie that I really like a lot. It's one of his movies where he gets a little more serious and a little bit less broad than he usually does, and with characters like an Anchorman and Talladega Nights. Pretty good film. And this one, it was not even unwrapped, so it was actually still wrapped. So I thought, well, that's not bad. I went through all that crap and all that just to get this one. I've been wanting this one for a while, so okay, it was worth it. So next up, I got some stuff from Barnes & Noble. Not a lot, just two really. I got Michael, John Travolta movie. I think Michael was kind of like a 1-2 punch around the same time that Phenomenon came around, and I always liked it. It's a good little movie about this angel, and the way John Travolta plays him. Also stars Andy McDowell and William Hurt, so really enjoyed that one a lot. And then I finally got Four Weddings and a Funeral. I always think that I have this movie for some reason, and I always confuse it with Notting Hill, which is a different, type of, well, not different type, but it's a different one. But for some reason, every time I think I have it, and I'll see it somewhere, and I won't get it because I think, oh, I got it. And then I'll get home and I'll look it up on my phone on my list. And I'm like, no, I don't have it. So finally, I got it. It's a great romantic movie. It's one of his best, one of their best. So I'm glad I finally got that one. And then I got some stuff from Walmart, of course. Got this movie called Stung. You can't see it with the thing there, but it's called Stung. What attracted me to this movie, I've never seen it, never heard of it, was the cover. You see the cover there. You don't see covers like this anymore. They're usually photoshopped and pictures and all that stuff. This at first glance that it was like a 50s, 60s type movie. Those Creature Gone Wild movies. But I looked it up on. First of all, I saw that Lance Henriksen is in it, so he's in it. I looked at the trailer on my phone, and it was kind of fun. I don't have a big horror collection, but I tend to skew more towards monsters and stuff, and rather than serial killers and bloody gore and all that stuff. And of course, this falls into the genre of Nature Gone Wild with these mutated wasps, like Food of the Gods or Empire of the Ants. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot for $5. I'll give it a shot, see how it is. If anybody's seen it, let me know if you liked it or not. Looking forward to seeing it, though. And then I got Sherlock Season 4. Now, I'm a big fan of the Sherlock show. It's very enjoyable. I like the way they do it. It's very well done. And I don't have BBC America here, although they do show it on PBS, but I'm usually either working or I'm out. So I actually just prefer to buy these on DVD and just binge watch them. I've noticed that the DVDs and the Blu-ray don't really have that much of a difference. The special features are usually the same, so for the price it's a couple bucks cheaper, of course, on DVD. And because of that, I was able to have a little extra money in order to get Stung, so that was fine with me. The DVD's okay. Looking forward to that. And then I got this one called The Librarians. Now this is based, of course, or a continuation of the Librarian movies. I haven't seen it either. It's on a channel that I don't have on cable, but I like Rebecca Romaine. I like this guy. I'm blanking on his name. He was on Leverage, and of course you got John Larroquette there. But reading the back of it, it seems like my type of show, kind of very fantasy type stuff, and so I really want to give that a shot there, and hopefully it'll be good. Enjoy that. And then I came across a movie that I've been wanting for a long time. It's called Always. This is a Steven Spielberg film. It's one of his best, not one of his biggest successes. It's a remake of a movie called A Guy Named Joe, Spencer Tracy, and I've always liked this movie. This is his third collaboration with Richard Dreyfuss. They always work well together for Jaws and Close Encounters. I hear Richard Dreyfuss is not the greatest guy to work with, so it's too bad that they didn't make more movies, but I always liked this one. It's got Holly Hunter in it, John Goodman. It's a sweet story, and it's got some great action scenes because they fight fires and stuff, and I wanted to get it for a long time. I had it on videotape, and I never was able to get it on DVDs, and I just, boom, came across it at Walmart, and I just snapped it up, so I was very happy about that. And then I got the Clint Eastwood collection. This has got 4 films, Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's the Leone trilogy, and Hang 'em High. You'll be seeing this soon again because this is going to be featured in probably my next video. But for some reason I didn't have the Clint Eastwood movie, so I'm glad I got that. Let's see what else. I got Night and Day. Little movie, it's like, $3.74. Not the greatest movie, but I like Tom Cruise and his action stuff, and I like Cameron Diaz, so I figured for $3.74, pull the trigger on that one. Now You See Me, the one about the magicians. Again, okay movie, not bad, not the greatest, but not bad. I haven't seen the sequel yet, so I kind of want to see that, but good enough to see and good enough to have, I think. And then I got Ghost Rider, The Spirit of Vengeance. I recently got the first one because they're cheap. You just get it because they're cheap, and because I said in the first one that Nicolas Cage isn't the greatest casting for this role, but I like the effects of the Ghost Rider. I like the way it's done, and it's pretty good. And plus, I get a free movie ticket there, a $5 movie ticket thing for Underworld. So there you go. And then just now I went to Best Buy and did some damage there. Continuing the Sherlock thing, I got the Sherlock The Abominable Bride, which was a special that they had in between season 3 and 4, and kind of took them back to the old days when they actually said things like, the game is afoot. So that one was a really good one, so I'm glad I got that one for my collection. And then I got these. I got the $6 Million Man. Those of you who are old enough to remember the $6 Million Man, big show in the 70s. Steve Austin, the Bionic Man, got season 4 and got season 5. And this was like one of my favorite, if not my favorite show back in the 70s. I used to just, this is the way my parents kept me in line. You know, if I didn't do my homework or I didn't eat what was on my plate, can't watch $6 Million Man tonight. No, I gotta watch it because this is part 2 of the Bigfoot episode. So, you know, that was a big thing for me. So, I always loved $6 Million Man. And I know, you know, if you watch it now, if you're younger people, you watch it, he's moving in slow motion, which really was meaning that he was moving really fast or he was using strength a lot. But anyway, for us it was great and it was just awesome, you know, and I have great memories about this show. And Steve Austin and Lee Majors was the coolest guy in the world because not only was he the Bionic Man, but he was married to Farrah Fawcett too, so that made him even cooler. So, and that made her cool too because she was married to the $6 Million Man. But anyway, so $6 Million Man, season 4 and 5. I think I've already got season 1. And then I picked up these Avenger cartoons that I've been seeing on YouTube, little clips here and there. I like comic books. I used to like them. I used to collect them. And I've seen clips from this cartoon. I picked up season volume 1 and volume 2. Thought, not bad. What the heck on that one? A Few Good Men on Blu-ray because this is one of the ones that I have on videotape that I've been wanting to replace, and I kind of bypassed the DVD and went straight to Blu-ray. I thought, yeah, I like this movie. It's a pretty good movie. Can't handle the truth, right? Okay. Then I picked up Independence Day on Blu-ray. 2-disc Blu-ray. It's got a lot of special features. I'm really big on special features, especially in the sci-fi movies. I always like stuff on special effects and how they do that sort of thing. I haven't seen the sequel yet. Everybody keeps saying that it's so terrible, but I've heard that before, and there's plenty of movies in my collection that people thought were terrible and that I end up liking, so I don't know. But this one I definitely liked. It was great, so I really enjoyed that one. Glad I got that. And then I finally got Jurassic Park, which I have on video, but again, I never got on DVD for some reason. I watched it a lot for a while, so I think I was hesitant to get into it. I wanted to give it some time. But Jurassic Park, the first one is the best one. That last one they made, the Jurassic World, was just a retread of this one. So, and this one comes with a lot of special features, or here on the making of the movie, and special effects and all that sort of thing. I just love that behind the scenes look. So that's it for this haul for the last week or two. Yeah, hey, let me know if you've seen any of these and if you like them, especially that Sting one. So this is going to be it. This is it for now until the Criterion. No, I'm not even going to pretend to say that. No. Whatever. We'll see what happens next week. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.